Hello, everyone, and namaste. Well, how can sound healing, when combined with any movement modalities, help accelerate our emotional issues, anxiety, stress? I mean, fascinating. That's what we are talking about, sound healing plus yoga with Veera. Veera is an amazing, amazing all in one of everything that you can think of. She is a Pilates instructor, yoga instructor, sound healing therapist. She is joining me live from New York. Namaste, Veera, and thank you so much.
Hello, namaste. Hi, everyone. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be here to share my passion and the love for what I do.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. So, first of all, before we go into the details, let's just understand the concept of sound healing.
Well, sound healing, I think a lot a lot of us are really underestimating the power of the sound. So if you think about it, when you're hearing the music, right, the sound can make you like you want to dance, right? It can make you feel sad. It can make you fall asleep. It can make you cry. So there's so much in the sound, actually. It's a very, very strong tool, basically, that we can use. And it works. The sound is, I think, it's one of the tools that works on all the layers of your whole pretty much existence. It works on your physical body, it works on your mind, it works on your emotions, it works on your aura or energetical body, whatever you want to call it. So it's a very, very powerful tool. um as so talking about like how it actually works, if you go deeper into quantum physics as well. So we've got our brain waves, right? We've got alpha brain waves, beta brain waves. Beta brain waves is when we are active. So when we're going through the day, when we're doing things that we're in a beta brain waves. Alpha brain waves, it's when we're in a meditative state, we're more relaxed, we're more, calm. And then if you go deeper, delta and, theta, when we're already like, deep sleep and everything. So when we listen to the sound, our brain waves start slowing down. That's how pretty much how physics works. When two waves meet, it's automatically slowing down your brain waves. From beta, you're going into your alpha brain waves. So pretty much just making you feel more relaxed. Another aspect, I'm just trying to go like, pretty fast through that. Another aspect that I like to talk about is from anatomical point of view. We have our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. So there is such parasympathetic nervous system is rest and digest. I'm sure you've heard of it, right? So that's when our body is pretty much recovering. It's healing itself. It's recovering. It's resting. It's yeah, it's healing itself. Let's say. Sympathetic nervous system is fight or flight response, right? So that's when we have this adrenaline. We're moving. So I'd like to give a nice example. So let's say if we're sitting here now, right? And you're hearing the lion, what you're gonna do? You're probably gonna run, right? So you hear the lion, your sympathetic system starts kicking in, you get adrenaline rush, you start running. Imagine if you're running for 1 hour. What's happening? You start getting tired, right? Imagine if you're running for 3 hours. Will you be able to digest any food? Will your respiratory system be working well? Would your organs, would your lymphatic system, would any other system, they will start giving, like they will start giving up, right? Imagine if you're running from the line for a day. So the whole system, eventually you're gonna collapse, right? And unfortunately, that's what's happening in our everyday life now. We are running from that lion every single day. This line is your boss, this line is your bills that you're paying, your loans, your work, your washing machine isn't working. I don't know, all this, all that stress that we're going through the day, that's your lion. So we're actually in the medicine or in the medical area, they even have the term like sympathetic override. So we're constantly in that, stress moving. Of course, everything is start giving up, hence we start getting ill. I don't know, different diseases, different things that start happening to us. What sound healing does, we have the vagus nerve. So pretty much through the vagus nerves, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system. So whether you want it or not, those waves, sorry, those waves of the balls, the sound of the balls or of the instruments, they're entering your body, and they are pretty much slowing you down. They're activating your parasympathetic nervous system. That's when you can rest and digest. Whether you want it or not, even if you're thinking like, oh, whether even you fall asleep or you still keep thinking, it's still entering your body, and it does what it needs to do to really slow yourself down and make you feel better. So that's another aspect. But actually, talking about the sound healing, there is a frequencies, right? So there's a frequencies. Our human ear, just roughly, I'm going to say, we can hear from about 20 to 20,000 hertz. What is below or above our human ear can't really hear it. And of course, with the age, the range of what we can hear is, gets smaller, but roughly above that. Scientifically proven that the frequencies from 50 to about 500, those are the frequencies that heal us. Those are the frequencies that, that slow you down your brain waves. Those are the frequencies that put you from sympathetic nervous system to your parasympathetic nervous system. Maybe you might even have noticed that if you're listening to any meditation on YouTube, there's always have these frequencies. And it always within that range, about 200, 300, 400, maximum maybe 550 it goes to. So again, I'm just talking about the rough. It doesn't go above that. Because if we go above those frequencies, that's all the anxiety, that's all the stress, all the, fears and everything. Those are the above. And if you go below 50, that's all this depression. So pretty much when you depress, your body frequencies, like kind of slowing down. So even if you, let's say, if you hear that sound like, oh, like very like low sound, it makes you feel really kind of like, it makes you feel freeze, isn't it? Like makes you feel very like, it's kind of like freezes you, makes you feel really down. Or let's say when you hear something very high or a cry of the baby, if you hear the cry of the baby for too long, it will make you stress, right? So those are higher frequencies. So we have so many different frequencies, so many sounds in our world, and they pretty much control how we feel, because those sounds enter your ear, enters your brain, and then your brain sends the messages into different glands in our body to produce hormones. And everything, pretty much all the reactions in our bodies are hormones. And if you think about it, harmony, the word harmony is when your all hormones are in balance. Again, unfortunately, with all the vibration, all the frequencies, with all the stress, with all the sounds in this world, it's very hard to keep that balance. Again, so what the sound healing does, it helps you to slow down pretty much. Whether you're doing it in meditation, whether you're doing it in yoga, whether you're doing it whatever else, it just helps you to feel better. It helps you to feel, to feel healthier. It's kind of like really nice reset for your body after, from all that whatever we're going through. I don't know. I think I said enough. No.
No, I think
um,
that's great. You explained it very beautifully. So what I want to get into it for next few minutes is sound healing when you combine with the movement modalities such as yoga or Pilates. Well, let's just take yoga as an example. How does it accelerate, right, our emotional trauma or any anxiety or stress that you talked about? How does it start helping us relieve or ease all these issues?
well, I do it a lot with yoga. So I've got my own course now that I've created how to combine yoga and sound healing. Again, there's a different aspects of why is it so good for you. First of all, our physical body, different parts of the body, it's holding so much against stress, anxieties, fears. It's in different parts of the body. So once you implement the sound healing during yoga, but with yoga, you're already releasing it. But when those vibrations are entering your body, it's kind of like it's like an enzyme to help you to um, speed up the process pretty much of releasing. It gets into your connective tissues to release those blockages, to release that stress. Um, And the secondly, of course, because it's relaxing you, right? So it's relaxing your brain waves, it's relaxing your whole body, so you can actually relax a little bit deeper into the pose. And there's a lot of physical benefits for your physical body as well, like to stretch your lower back, to relax the muscles in your body, hamstrings, lower back, neck, shoulders, whatever is it you using it. And additionally, if you put the ball onto your body, it will help you to, it will really help you to improve your blood circulation. I'm also using a singing bowl. It's kind of like a massage as well on the body. It helps you to move your lymph as well, help you with the lymphatic system, because lymph doesn't move by itself. It needs to be moved. So the vibrations of the bowl are really helping you to move the the lymph as well in your body. It depends really on which part of the body you're putting it. We have a lot of problems in your lower back. It really helps to release the tension in your lower back, to release the tension in your spine, because again, those vibrations entering your body and just helping you to relax and to ease and to release that blockages, that stress in the body as well.
I
So
think it's
yeah.
fascinating how you're combining the sound healing with the yoga. Yoga itself helps. So much research has already been written, right, on yoga, how it helps with so many different health concerns. And when you combine a calming modality such as sound healing with the right vibrations, how it can start accelerating some of the issues that someone might be feeling. And then, of course, this is not a medical advice, but just on a high level intro to sound healing and how you can combine it with yoga. And you also mentioned that you also combine massage with it, right? The massage part, the actual massage, the bodywork massage.
Yeah. So we call vibroacoustic massage. So vibro is vibration. You're sending those vibration to the body, and acoustic because of course it has a sound as well. So it's a contact massage. So you actually, like my school that I'm working with, we have created a technique. It's based on the medical massage. So you pretty much you put the ball on the body. We have that special ball, it's a vibrational ball. So when you put the ball on your body, you can feel the vibration through the whole body. It's much stronger massage as well than if you would do it with the hands, because with the fingers, with the hands, you can go only so deep into the body, right? But with the ball, with the vibrations, you can go up to 10 centimeters into the body. And it's really amazing. I can't even there's no way I can explain it in words. How does it feel? But when you actually try it, it's really, really incredible. So again, it's one of the best lymphatic drainage. I love doing the abdominal organ massage, of all the organs in our body, because our organs are also so stressed. There's so much tension in every single organ as well. We're having the problems with our bladders, with whatever else. So it really is like a stimulating massage with the ball. Again, you're putting it on your body. So you can do the massage. You go again. We're going through the whole body pretty much. Your heart, your heart muscle. Your heart is stimulating your heart. We're working on the lungs. One of my favorite points is actually when we're putting it like on the lower part of the lungs, because we usually, our breath is very shallow. We don't breathe deep enough. So we're having a lot of stagnancy in the lower part of our lungs. So that massage is really helping again to stimulate those alveoli in our body, and yeah, just really to move the things around, to release and to move, to stimulate that lower part of the lungs, especially now with corona as well. It's a very nice thing to do to really help your lungs to to cope and to stimulate. Another good thing, I really like it again, the massage in our breast and our chest, because for ladies and for the men as well, it's very good. Again, those areas, they need to be massaged, to prevent different diseases pretty much. So that's another good thing as well. I mean, like through the whole body, when you move the ball through the whole body, it's about 1 hour massage. It's just really working through every single, pretty much cell of your body. It's a really, really powerful thing to do. Plus, with the sound, of course, we combine with the sound, your brain is relaxing. You just kind of like, it takes you to a completely different level. It's like a 360, takes you to some kind of a Cosmo effect, feeling. So it's really like resetting your whole body. Um, if you don't mind, I just would like to mention, I think it's one important thing as well. As you know, we're 70-80% of the water, right? Water is the best transmitter of vibrations. So in water, vibrations that go faster and stronger up to 5-6 times. We're 70-80%. So when we send those vibrations through our body, that's why it's another thing why it's so powerful, because it's pretty much working in all the liquids in our body as well. Another thing, water, I don't know if you heard of Himoto, he did this amazing experiment proving that water has a memory. So all the water cells in your body, it stores all the memory from everything around you, from that building, from that person that you met, from everything that we're receiving from Cosmo, from your phone. It's all entering your body, and those water cells is storing it. What the sound healing does, I'm kind of like talking abstract, right? But it's erasing that memory. It's resetting that there's water cells in your body. It's pretty much restructuring the water in your body. I don't know if you've heard of restructuring water. It's restructuring those water cells in your body, erasing that memory, and again, it making your body feel good, it making your whole, and making you feel good as well on all the layers, pretty much.
No, I think that makes complete sense. Well, this is a quick intro to how sound healing, when combined with the movement, can help you tremendously, as Veera has explained, scientifically, as well as on an emotional level. And then you combine the massage, as Veera is explaining, using the bowls, it reaches a deeper layer, and how it accelerates our calming effect, right? That's what I was. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Veera, for being with us. This is a quick 10-15 minute session that we bring on a daily basis, and we are bringing more detailed workshops with Veera on this beautiful, beautiful topic. So stay tuned, and thank you so much, and have a great weekend,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
Namaste.